Okay, fries are what people talk about the most with the Actifryer, so that's the first thing I'm going to make here. I'm going to use frozen fries. Of course, you can use fresh. It takes quite a while. But since I'm going to make this just for demonstration, and if I was going to do it at home for just something with burgers, then I would just use frozen fries. Now, one of the advantages of the Actifry is since it uses so little fat, you can use fats that you wouldn't normally want to submerge fries or other food in, either because of their health risk or because of their expense. Here I'm going to use duck fat. And just a tablespoon. So normally it'd be expensive to have a whole deep fryer full of duck fat, but since I use so little, I can use this. We're going to turn it on for about 25 minutes. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's take a look at them. They look about done to me. When I cook with duck fat, I just love the smell that it makes. It reminds me of Thanksgiving, you know, that poultry smell. Anyway, when I took these out, I drained them on a paper towel. Not a lot of oil came out. The oil that wasn't absorbed by the fries was actually still in the pan, in the skillet, which is great. So I didn't use all that oil that I put in there. I reserved about half the fries for something else, just for fun I'm going to show you. Here I added some fresh oregano from my garden. You could use thyme or some other things, and some coarse sea salt. These really taste good. Now here's a small serving of chili cheese fries that I made with those fries. I've also added some corn tortilla strips that I also made in the Actifryer. Here I took some frozen hush puppies and some frozen chicken sticks and put them together with 1 tablespoon of oil for about 25 minutes, and they're nice and crispy. Not something I would make for myself, but if you have children or teenagers, this might make a nice occasional snack. Again, very simple to make. This recipe is pretty much straight from the cookbook. I have 2 pounds of chicken drumettes. I had put coarse salt on them, kosher salt, black pepper, and some chipotle pepper. And we're just going to put these all in here. And we're going to set it for about 15 minutes. It'll take longer, but I'll come back and check after 15. And I'll show you what we have. Okay, 15 minutes have expired. They're looking good, but I can tell they're still soft. We want to see the meat pull away from the bone a little bit, so I'm going to give them another 10 minutes. And we'll check back on them. Okay, the time is up and they look perfect. They're a little firmer to touch, and you can see where the meat's starting to separate from the bone a little bit. I'm going to toss these in some chicken wing sauce, some hot wing sauce, and serve them up. And here they are, all coated in the sauce and ready to eat. I don't use any garnish. I just maybe set aside some blue cheese dressing to dip them in. You could use ranch if you like, a piece of celery, and you're good to go. Now here's a small batch of frozen breaded chicken for orange chicken that we got at Costco. I'm going to just put about a tablespoon of oil in here. Maybe a little less. This is peanut oil I'm using. And we're going to cook this for about 15 minutes and then take a look at it and maybe add some things. Okay, stopped it after 10 minutes because it's starting to get crispy. At least just the outside, because I have a smaller portion than I usually cook. Now I'm going to add some frozen stir-fry vegetables, also from Costco. Again, this is just a simple home-type meal with prepared food. Whatever looks right to you, the right proportion. Now we're going to close this and go another 10 minutes. Now I'm going to add about a half a cup of orange ginger sauce, which is a prepared sauce. And we will cook this for another, say, 3 minutes. I also added some fresh ginger and some fresh garlic. Okay, the sauce is kind of mixed in, the vegetables are warm, the chicken is warm. Let's serve this up. And here we have a simple dish of some orange chicken with some stir-fried vegetables, some jasmine rice, and garnished with a little bit of Thai basil.